The body count continues.
Hi, Marianne.
Evil.
And hi, everyone else whose ears we're in right now. How's it going?
That sounds a little phallic. I like it.
Well, it's the sort of tone that we're aiming for here.
Phallic tone. I
Yeah,
love it.
I thought you might, yeah. It's right up your street, really. It's not quite your brand, but
Pun
it's in the...
intended.
Hey, I didn't even intend a pun, but you're right. For those of you that were listening to the best and worst horror movies of 2025 episode, pretty great episode if I do say so myself. But you remember that we had blind spots, and maybe the biggest blind spot was Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, which is still a blind spot, everyone. We still
Oh
haven't
my
watched it.
God. Yeah,
I
that's
mean, I have.
awful. We're terrible.
Like, I feel like it's a movie that I need to be in the mood for. It's probably going to be good.
It's long.
I usually like his movies, but I just haven't been in the mood for it, I guess. Like, everyone else has watched it, but
I keep
we
forgetting
haven't.
about it, to be honest
Do
with
you?
you.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure I'll probably enjoy it when I do actually watch it. It's just, movies that you like sort of, but also sort of not interested in. It's sort of in that book.
Yeah, you know what? They just kind of hang in limbo on your watch list. They sit there, and then every time you look at your watch list, you're reminded, like, oh, yeah, I have to watch that.
Yeah, it's kind of
But
a watch
then
list movie for me.
it's never like, yeah, okay, we're doing this right now. I have to watch it. I haven't seen it either.
I
But you
know.
know what? I'm so attached to the Universal monsters. I love those movies.
Maybe that's what it is, a subconscious thing for me, because I love all those old movies too.
I struggle to watch remakes, if I'm being honest. I like the originals so much. And there's been so many retellings, so many incarnations of,
Yeah, there's a lot of Frankenstein ones.
let's not forget how burned I was by Wolfman last year.
The 2025 one. Yeah.
Bah. I have more
Yeah.
faith in Guillermo del Toro, though. So I
I
don't
had
think
faith in
it's
Lay One Out, but he let me down.
I don't see myself strongly disliking the new Frankenstein. I think the worst case scenario for me is that I'll feel kind of underwhelmed by it. I get the feeling I'm not going to love it as much as the majority seem to have enjoyed it. The
Perhaps.
cinematography looks beautiful. I can always count on Guillermo del Toro for some kick-ass cinematography. So funny. I was scrolling today and
Okay.
I don't know what the award is, but Indy won an award for acting
The
and
star
he
of Good
beat
Boy.
out the star of Good Boy, a movie we both really liked, by the way.
Yes.
He beat out Ethan Hawke, Sally Hawkins. Who else?
Forget. I forget who else was in there. The kid from 28 Years Later was there. I don't know his name.
Sophie Thatcher was
Sophie
there.
Thatcher was another one, yeah. Like, it's a list of people to be defeated by a dog.
It seems that some people are upset by this.
A lot of
And I just want
people.
to say, if you're upset by a dog winning an award, go fix your heart. What's wrong with you?
You're not
Indy was
taking
so.
this. You're not taking this.
What is there to take seriously?
It's the Astro Awards, I guess. I see where some people are coming from because it's a dog,
But look,
but I also don't take awards
he
seriously.
did a great job. Can I ask, just because I don't follow this awards crap, was Ethan Hawke nominated for Black Phone too?
Maybe. I, I'm as bad as you following these. I know Sally Hawkins was nominated for Bring Her Back. Personally, I think it's cute that they nominate Indy, but I don't know about like giving him the win over Sally Hawkins.
Best performance in a horror or thriller. Alfie Williams, 28 Years Later. Alison Brie, Together. Ethan Hawke, Black Phone 2. Indy the Dog, Good Boy. Sally Hawkins, Bring Her Back. Sophie Thatcher, Companion.
I mean,
Okay.
I personally would have given it to Sally Hawkins, maybe Sophie Thatcher.
Okay.
Personally, I preferred Indy to those other three.
So, okay.
Okay.
Here's my take.
Okay.
I don't even know why Ethan Hawke is on this list.
He was much better in the first one.
Let's not pretend that this is a movie in which he really got to flex his acting chops, because that's not the fucking case.
So is this one of those award shows that's not counting Sinners as a horror movie? Because I noticed nobody from Sinners is in there.
I don't know.
It must be.
I have not seen Bring Her Back. I've heard really good things. That's another
Yeah,
one.
you do.
That's
It's
like
a really good movie.
it's right next to Frankenstein on my watch list. Shit that I should have watched months ago.
Well, I have watched it, and I personally would say that Sally Hawkins should have got this award.
I'm not trying to like bash all the other performances. I'm always going to vote for the dog. Indy made me feel a lot of things.
Tugged on our heartstrings.
That was a roller coaster of emotion, of like anxiety and fear and sadness and happiness and
Just worrying for a dog for like 70 minutes or whatever the
right?
runtime was.
Just scared that he was going to die.
And he's definitely the cutest nominee.
I get it. He's a dog.
He doesn't know what's going on. So is he really acting? It's not like he got an Academy Award. It's an Astra
That's what I'm
Award.
saying. Like,
The
the
actors
people that
themselves
are
probably
angry
don't
about
care.
this, are you really angry? Because, like, when I saw that, I was so excited. Hell yeah. Go Indy.
Yes, people say they'd feel insulted if they were one of the actors. Well, you're not one of the actors. And if you were one of the actors, you probably wouldn't care all that much about the Astros. It's not a Golden Globe. It's not an Oscar. He's not going to clean house at the Oscars. Might poop in the house, but
If you were mad that a dog won an award, fix your hearts.
yeah, I don't think it's worth getting too bent out of shape about. We love indie here. If you haven't watched Good Boy, go watch it. I thought it was good. Some people talk shit about it, but I enjoyed it. Made me anxious like you.
I liked it being from the dog's perspective. It was different. And yeah, the anxiety that I felt. You're worried about him for the whole movie. Such a
Yeah,
good boy. Perfect name for that movie because he is such a good boy.
exactly. So
My Frankenstein blind spot was the idea for this week's episode, which is not Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, but the original Frankenstein from
no.
Universal.
Yeah, we identified a blind spot and decided not to fix it, but to watch a movie that we
That we've
already
both seen.
that we'd already seen, that we already enjoyed. Because
That's the
why
story
not?
of our lives. Fuck the watch list.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
But
How are you
yes,
with your watch list? Actually, 'Cause you do a lot of rewatches. Like,
my watch list is terrible. It's terrible.
yeah, I don't do too bad. I don't really use the watch list on Letterboxd though. So
I'm going to commit to watching it this week. I hate committing to watching things because sometimes I come home from work and I'm just like, I have a plan to watch something and then all of a sudden I'm not in the mood because I've had like a bad day and or whatever. But I will commit to watching that this week. Today we watched Frankenstein, the
yeah,
1931 Frankenstein.
we're going back 95 years to the original. I think it's the original Universal adaptation.
It is. The
There's
math is
a couple of
wild.
silent films. Was
Yeah.
that good? Was my math correct?
I don't know if it was correct, but if it wasn't far off. And
Yeah, we're going back 95 years to the story of Henry Frankenstein, not Victor. Henry. That's the name
but
of the
there is
doctor
a
here.
separate character in this movie named Victor.
There is. Like I was confused for a second there because there's also in this movie there's I guess the Igor character, but the name's
He's
Fritz.
Fritz. Yeah.
And he's the real villain of this movie.
And when I see him, I always forget his name is Fritz. I
Yeah.
refer to him as Igor.
Yeah, it's all the sequels and spin-offs that have done it. It's the same with Henry Frankenstein. I know him as Victor from the other shit, even though this is the main one. He's Henry.
I don't call him Henry. I don't call him Victor. I've always called him Frankenstein or Frank. Usually just
Or
Frank.
Frank.
For those of you who do not know, the monster is not named Frankenstein.
No, it's not named anything really.
He's called the monster
That's
or
what we call him.
Frankenstein's monster.
And in this movie, he is played by Boris Karloff, or as the credits say, question mark.
That's so funny, but his name's on the poster.
I know, right? Like, like they didn't really think that through. He's on all the marketing except for the credits, where it's just a big fat question mark.
Yeah, Boris Karloff does such an amazing job in this movie. The monster is the best part of the movie. You know what this movie's about? Grave digging.
It's about a guy who is definitely not crazy, digging up corpses so that he can play about with them,
He's not crazy.
stitch their bodies together.
He's not crazy. You see that castle he lives in? He is rich.
Yeah,
And that is the difference between crazy and genius eccentric is
good
money.
point. Yeah, if you're rich, you can get away with it. And he gets away with a lot, at least for a while in this movie.
He even, amidst his, like, I guess, for lack of a better word, psychosis, he even manages to find a girl to marry him.
I know, right?
How many fucking red flags does this dude have? What is her
Maybe
deal?
she's into that.
Maybe she is.
Yeah, I know a woman like that.
Your girlfriend.
Wow. She's my Elizabeth, is what you're saying.
She is.
This grave robbing maniac who's stitched together body parts to perform electric experiments on. He's got a fiance. He's got a hunchbacked assistant. He's got a dad who's just as eccentric as he is.
Everybody's eccentric in this movie. The acting is so over the top, and I love it. It's
Yeah, can we call this camp?
what's that?
Can we call this camp?
Yeah, I think it's a bit campy.
You can certainly
mean-
say that for Bride of Frankenstein. This one's it's not quite there, but
It's not as campy as Bride.
a lot of these old 1930s movies, the acting can be pretty rough. Like it's not the most refined acting in this movie either, but it is good and the comedy actually works.
This movie opens with a disclaimer. You're about to see something terrifying, and you have been warned. This movie doesn't terrify me.
No, it's not a scary movie.
I'm sure people in 1931 were terrified.
To be fair, a lot of the movies from this period in the horror genre are boring and the same thing over and over again. So, and the Universal horror movies, I understand why you love them because they do outrank most of what's being released. And this is one of the best ones.
And you say a lot of these older movies are the same and they're a bit boring. I agree. Universal really switched it up.
Yeah, there's
with-
there's like 1,000 old dark house movies from this era. They're all the same.
Exactly. And Universal's out here giving you Frankenstein's monster, the creature from the Black Lagoon, the Wolfman, and the Invisible Man. It's such a variety at a time when, like you said, everything is kind of
There was
one
a
note
formula.
and repetitive. He's digging up corpses, and he says he can't use a corpse with a broken neck.
Yeah, they find that guy hanging and it's like, oh, he's useless. He's got a broken neck. Well, he's hanging. Of course he is.
But what does
either
that...
way, either way, he's dead. Like he's not getting any air to his brain. It's the same result. So what do we do in that situation? Go to is it a university?
Yeah.
That Henry previously worked at. He sends Fritz there to sneak in and steal one of the brains.
I don't know if he worked there or I think he went to school there.
Yeah,
Because Dr. Waldman was his former teacher, but yeah, he sends Fritz to this university to get a human brain, and Fritz accidentally steals a criminal's brain.
God damn
Well,
it,
not so much
Fritz.
accidentally. He damages the regular human brain.
What a klutz. It's okay. It'll work out though.
Fritz, it's Igor, but yeah, Fritz.
Yeah, Fritz just seems wrong, but we
The
won't have to
little
worry about Fritz for too long.
hunchback henchman.
Hunchback henchman, I like that. At this point, he's already pieced together his body. Frankenstein's monster just needs the brain, gets the criminal's brain, puts it in him, and he's about to do his little experiment using lightning because, as we know,
He's planning to use electricity, but they just so happen to be having a storm, and the lightning kind of supercharges his contraption.
exactly, make the most of it. And as we know from Jason Lives, stuff like that works when you want to revive a corpse.
It does. It totally does. But just before he can animate his corpse, his fiance shows up with this Victor, this separate character Victor,
He wants
and
to bang her.
Dr. Waldman, because Elizabeth is very concerned about her fiance, his behavior, and his seclusion.
Well, he's locked away in a castle playing with corpses. Why not be concerned?
Literally what I do all day, except I don't live with a castle and there are no corpses here. I'm just watching movies or playing video games.
It's pretty much the same.
People need to stop knocking seclusion, making us introverts feel attacked.
Yeah, and Henry Frankenstein's cooking, as we find out pretty quickly, because he's right. His experiment works. They
Yeah.
get to sit and watch it. He brings to life this patched together corpse man and knows while that ends well.
Henry now knows what it feels like to be God.
It's alive. Everyone knows that scene.
Who's
Great line delivery. Colin Clive, it's a name for you.
that? Sounds like a British name.
It does. He's probably a British actor. Yeah, for one to a British colonel, so Wikipedia says. So he's a distinguished gentleman.
Get out of here.
And one of several really good performances in this. I know Boris Karloff gets all the acclaim, rightly so, but Colin Clive's good. May Clark's good.
Damsel in distress. She screams a lot. She faints.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's not
She
a
looks
fleshed out
really
role.
cute doing all of it.
Yeah,
But yeah, she's
exactly.
not fleshed out.
And back then, that's really all they were asked to do in these movies. She's not like Mia Goth in the new one, I assume.
No,
Or-
she's...
Did you ever see the 1985 one? I think it's 1985, called The Bride.
I did. I don't recall much about it.
I watched that one like a few months ago. And that has a more fleshed out role. I'm not sure if the character's name is also Elizabeth in that one. I assume it is.
I am.
But the original Frankenstein is not like that. She's just there to, as you say, faint, scream. You know who the real star of this movie is?
Boris Karloff.
No, it's actually Frederick Kerr as Baron Frankenstein with his silly hat and his pipe, acting his heart out in every scene that he's in.
Oh my God.
I can't even imitate him. It's just that's good.
He looks like the Monopoly man.
Yeah, he does actually. So over the top and enjoyable. And there's that other guy. Is it the mayor? The overall man that like rallies the mob later in the movie, stands on his balcony. And you said when we were watching it how over the top he was. These two old men. He was something. He was an authority
That's
figure.
the one that looks like the Monopoly man.
You're getting confused. Yeah, I was talking about Frankenstein's dad. He was always drinking wine.
I don't know their names. They're secondary characters. I just know that the guy in the balcony, he looked really rich.
Good for him.
Frankenstein's monster is alive. You know what I love the most about Boris Karloff's portrayal is how childlike he seems. The prosthetics, the makeup in this movie are really good.
But yeah, he's very sympathetic, I think, even though he's going around killing people technically. He only really means one, and that guy deserved it. Well, he meant two, still.
He kills 3 people.
2 of them had it coming.
He kills Igor. He's chained in the basement, and Igor is just standing there antagonizing the fuck out of him with a torch.
Yeah. Shoving a torch in his face, whipping him. He's a fucking menace.
He gets hanged.
And we all cheered. We all cheered.
Then the monster kills Dr. Waldman because Frankenstein has decided that his monster needs to be destroyed, and Dr. Waldman is about to
Dissect him.
vivisect him. I don't know. And Frankenstein wakes up and strangles him. So also deserved. Now, this third one, I don't know if this is deserved, but I really fucking enjoy it. After he kills Waldman, he escapes. And he's just hanging around outside, and he stumbles upon this little girl playing by the water. And she's showing him how daisies can float.
And he's all like, you'll float too.
He's Pennywise.
Exactly.
He's Pennywise's alter ego.
This
He
is the real
yeah.
origin story. Forget Welcome to Derry. This is it.
He runs out of daisies, so he decides to see if she can float.
He's experimenting now.
And I like to think that this is the birth of the fuck them kids cinematic universe. Like, this has to be.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember many movies where a kid was getting killed.
I think this is the one that matters. I mean, it's almost comical. He just throws her into the water.
And that's it. She's down. She sinks like a stone, I guess.
No, you hear the noises, but he's sitting on the waterfront, so you can't see it.
He's like, oh my God, she doesn't float. Never mind. Where did that little cat get off to?
The monster is agitated,
Yeah. He's confused, upset, hurt.
crashing out, so he feels bad.
And this is all taking place on the day of Henry's wedding. So it's a buoyant mood in town, but Frankenstein's about to spoil it. Party mood. These Germans, they're drinking, dancing in the streets. It's all good. But Elizabeth's panicking. She's worried. She's a nervous wreck. She thinks something's bad's going to happen. You know what it does.
Yeah, the monster finds her in her room as she's getting ready. So good. She just screams and then more screaming. To be fair, it's a good scream.
Scream queen.
Let's calm down.
Okay, that's too much. Flew too close to the sun there. But he doesn't kill her. He just leaves her draped over her bed, passed out. It's a great shot.
She's not passed out. She's in shock because when everybody comes into the room, she's gyrating and then she passes out. But she's alive. That's what's important.
But that little girl, she's not alive. Her dad's carried her through the streets. Mobs
He's
formed.
carrying her dead body.
It's like, what a terrible wedding present.
Then the beginnings of a lynch mob. It's a little bit dramatic, but I love the monster. These people are so mean.
Yeah, like, what's one child death, you know?
I'm sure she deserved it.
Yeah, she was probably like cutting mice up or something. Crazy little bitch. Rest in peace, she won't be missed.
Yeah,
Too
why
much.
not?
Yeah,
No.
why not?
Let's do it.
If it means defending Frankenstein's monster, you're all for it.
I'm team monster, so she deserved it. While the search is underway, Frank is attacked. The monster knocks him out and takes him to an old windmill and fucking yeets him off the top of it.
Yeah, right onto one of the blades. It's amazing. Fuck you, bitch.
Probably the reason that he ultimately survived. If he had hit the ground, that windmill is so tall.
Yeah, if he'd have just smashed straight into the ground, that probably would have been game over for him. It would have still been hilarious to watch because just the way it's done. Just this floppy body just being thrown off the windmill by fucking Boris Karloff. It's a great scene. And
So
the
good.
mob's all there to watch it, so they got entertained too.
They decide to take Frank home while the rest of them set the windmill on fire.
They're all like,
And the
fuck
monster's
windmills.
trapped inside. This scene hurts my heart.
It's the most emotional part for you. Ah, something like that.
That's one of my big fears. Dying by fire.
Not dying in a windmill.
Well, the location notwithstanding, it's
Stay away from the Netherlands.
probably one of the least peaceful ways to go. Fire and drowning, I think,
Yeah.
would be the worst for me.
Yeah, for me, I think drowning would be the worst. The way you
It's the level of fear. If I had my way, I'd die in my sleep.
I wouldn't mind like a painless death that's good enough to get me on the list of unusual deaths on Wikipedia. That'd be great for me. Yeah, he died when a toaster fell out of the sky and killed him.
That's
Nobody knows where it came from.
That's your life's ambition.
Yeah, I want to go out like Donnie Darko. So I guess this would have been a great time for the monster to go for a nap. He doesn't. Does he count as alive?
He's panicking.
or
Well,
is he
he's not
undead?
dead. We know he's not dead. Well, hang on.
What? That's what?
He's not alive to begin with.
No, he's undead.
He's undead. So even if he died in the fire, technically, I'm guessing Frankenstein could still bring him to life. I mean, he was already a dead body before.
Good point. See, you thought about this.
I feel like the only way that wouldn't be possible is if his body was destroyed in the fire. There's no really bringing him back to life because he's undead. It's just making him less dead.
That's one way of looking at it, I guess. I think this was like during the time where the so-called bad guy or antagonist had to die at the end of the movies. I think this was around the time that they introduced that code in American movies. It might have been a little bit after this,
Look.
but it certainly fits. So they have to give the impression that the monster's dead at the end, even though we know better.
If Bride of Frankenstein never existed,
That would suck.
it would suck.
We'd have no Bride of Chucky,
But then
no Tiffany Valentine. Oh my God.
I don't want to live in that world.
Yeah, and we wouldn't even know what we'd missed out on. Somehow makes it more tragic.
If there was no Bride of Frankenstein, then he would be dead.
And it's sad.
It is sad. One of the earliest instances of a killer that you feel empathy for.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Karloff's performance, just the wide range of emotion that he conveyed without being over the top.
Yeah, he's strangely one of the more restrained performances from the guy that's playing the monster. It's everyone else that's over the top.
It's so subtle, it's so simplistic, and it's perfect. It works. For the last scene, we go back to Castle Frankenstein for a toast. His father is toasting his future grandchild. The reason for the toast aside, that is a peak ending. I want to see more survivors of horror movies just lifting a glass in the last frame.
Yeah, that's how Ready or Not 2 should end.
Like, hey, we made it. Clink glasses.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck everybody that died.
Especially Fritz, little freak.
It's Igor.
What a terror. It's Igor. You're drawing a line in the sand and saying that character is now officially Igor.
I'm looking at my notes, and anywhere where there's a Fritz reference, it says Igor.
Set in your ways.
You can call him whatever the fuck you want.
But he's Igor to us.
Yeah.
How do you rank this one against Bride of Frankenstein?
Oof. My New Year's resolution was to get better with Letterboxd, and I need to make a ranking. So to answer your question, Bride of Frankenstein is my favorite Universal Monsters movie.
I agree.
This one would be third.
What's number 2?
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Good call.
The rest, I'd have to sit and think on it a little more.
It's a solid top 3. Mine. It might even be the same, you know. I would have to check. It's probably a
Bride
different
is
order.
so good. It's campy.
5 stars.
It's the gold standard for Universal monster movies.
Hey, we agreed on something, but Frankenstein itself, also a great movie. I didn't rate it 5 stars though.
Oh,
You know
what
me.
did you rate it?
You know me, I'm difficult. 4 stars. It's a very simple, it's minimal plot, but it's good. Great even. I think that's why I prefer Bride of Frankenstein, because it's kind of, the film itself has got more character. This is classic, but Bride of Frankenstein turns it up a bit. And that's a 5-star movie. What's your favorite horror movie that kind of based on Frankenstein, that like takes similar ideas? I think I know what you're going to say. But
Do I have to say a movie?
it doesn't have to be a movie. It can be a TV show. It can be a video game.
Okay. Wow. No, I'll pick a movie, but the first thing that comes to mind, because I'm so, like, predisposed to fall back on The Simpsons, and there's, a Treehouse of Horror episode, an early one, where Burns plays Frankenstein, Smithers plays Igor, and Homer is the monster, and all he wants to do is eat and sleep, and Burns is not happy about it.
He's distraught at his failure.
Yeah, it's funny.
Is that the episode where he gets crushed and then has his own head put onto Homer's body?
Yes.
Yeah, love that one.
But my favorite movie,
If I
really
get
have
it
to think
right.
about this. This is really hard.
That's what she said.
No, come on, be for fucking real. Jason Lives. All right.
Okay. Yeah, that counts, I think. He's revived by electricity. Yeah.
He's revived by electricity. It's the beginning of undead Jason. And Tom McLaughlin, the writer director, he put a lot of thought into like little details um within the production design. So there's a store called Karloff's General Store.
Yeah, I remember.
So not only do I feel like the beginning is reminiscent of Frankenstein, you can also tell with like little details throughout the movie, little Easter eggs that McLaughlin was inspired by Frankenstein writing this movie. He loves that kind of horror. He loves the old school horror, the gothic horror. Definitely Jason Lives, and anybody who says that doesn't count, well, that's
But
rude.
you actually caught me off guard with that one. I didn't think Jason Lives, even though we mentioned it earlier. So, but yeah, I think that's valid. I thought you would probably say like Frankenhooker or something like that.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a really good one.
I like Lisa Frankenstein too. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed that. I don't know how you feel about it.
Lisa Frankenstein was a dark horse for me.
Yes. Yeah, I fully expected it to be mid, but then I watched it and I really liked it.
I saw the trailer and I thought, "Oh, this looks really cute," but almost too cutesy for my taste. But I saw it and yeah, I was blown away. It ended up being pleasantly surprised.
And that's why you need to watch Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, because it could happen again.
Well, you need to watch it too.
I know, right? I'm here putting pressure on you.
Like I said, I'm gonna commit to watching it this week. It's also hard for me to sit down to watch a movie that is longer than what I usually prefer.
You like the slasher movie lengths.
I am a
Good
90
87
minute.
minutes.
Yeah, well, 87 is very precise, but yeah, I'll say 90 just because I like round numbers.
Okay.
I am a 90-minute movie girl, and there are exceptions. Like, I'm a Marvel fan, so obviously, I have to put up with 3-hour runtimes every now and again.
It's
But
unfortunate.
no, it's not. Listen, for epic movies, it's warranted, and I know what I'm getting myself into. A horror movie, it doesn't need to be longer than 90 minutes. And if it's longer than 90 minutes,
Better be good.
there are exceptions where you need long runtime. I don't think Frankenstein is that story. The original movie was 70 minutes.
Which is pretty good. It's a fast 70 minutes as well.
I guess it's probably Guillermo del Toro fleshing out a lot of characters that are not necessarily fleshed out in the original.
Yeah. And I guess a lot of stuff that was in the book that didn't make it to the Universal movie.
It might be a very good movie, but it's hard for me to sit down and get really excited about
We'll
something
find
that
out.
is gonna take up more than 2 hours of my time. It's hard to commit to that.
We'll give it a shot though. But
I'm commitment phobic with movies and TV. I really am.
well, at least Frankenstein 1931 has a great runtime. And if you haven't watched it and you've sat through this podcast episode anyway, first of all, thank you. But second of all,
Yes.
go watch it. It's classic.
The
Hey,
cinematography too.
yeah, the
Like,
cinematography is on point.
for a black and white movie, and all of this being filmed, to my knowledge, in California,
Yeah, I think it was all on studio sets. They usually were,
regardless of that, like, it's really well done. The shots are really beautiful.
especially that shot of him throwing Henry from the windmill. Cinema.
That's my favorite,
So 2 thumbs up, yes.
I guess. I don't wanna say that because that's
You don't want to do the Siskel and Ebert thing.
no, I don't, because I hate them both.
I thought you might say something like that.
Before anybody
Who,
comes
me?
at me for before anybody speaking ill of the dead, they were both garbage fucking human beings. So,
Okay. Boris Karloff supremacy.
Boris Karloff supremacy. I could not agree more.
I think that's another episode in the bag, Marianne.
It is. Much love to everybody for listening. If you're so inclined, please like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, do all that shit, guys, and we'll see you next Tuesday.